6. WorkCover Insurance and Income Protection Insurance. Insurance for employees. If you are an employee, the law says that your employer must pay WorkCover insurance for you in case you are injured at work. If you are injured at work, WorkCover will pay your medical bills, any treatment you need such as physiotherapy, and it will pay your wages while you cannot work due to the injury. To use WorkCover properly, there are some things you must do if you are injured at work. As soon as possible, you must let your boss or supervisor know about the injury and details of how it happened. If you see a doctor or any health professional, you must explain that you have a work injury. The company you work for must let the WorkCover insurance company know that you have been injured. Insurance for sole traders or partnerships. It is important for people working in small business to make careful decisions about insurance. If you are a sole trader or partnership, you cannot get WorkCover for yourself. However, you must get it for anyone else who works for your business. When you are working for your own business as a sole trader or in a partnership, the law does not say that you must have insurance. As a result, some people working on an ABN, including contractors and subcontractors, do not choose to have insurance. Small business people who do not have insurance are not protected against loss of income. If they lose work as a result of an accident in the workplace, illness, or other personal circumstances. There are different types of insurance that people in small businesses can choose, and they can buy the insurance from many different companies. Different insurance companies have different rates and conditions. So it's a good idea to find out the details from the company before deciding which insurance and which company to choose. Income protection insurance is chosen by many sole traders. This type of insurance usually costs about $60 per month for one person earning about $50,000 to $60,000 a year. If an insured person experiences a recognized workplace injury, their insurer can provide them with up to 75% of their usual earnings, usually for up to 1 year. At this time, anyone on a bridging visa, TPV or SHE visa cannot get income protection insurance because they have a temporary visa. We will tell you if that changes. Insurance for companies. If your business is a company, the company must have WorkCover insurance for everyone who works for it. When are contractors covered by WorkCover? Sole traders are not covered by WorkCover insurance. However, in some cases, the Fair Work Ombudsman or the courts have decided that a contractor working with an ABN was really working as an employee and should have been covered by WorkCover insurance, paid for by the employer. In such cases, the Fair Work Ombudsman has ordered employers to pay WorkCover insurance for the particular workers, as well as superannuation and back wages for them if they were underpaid. It is not easy for someone who is working as a contractor to know if they should be covered by WorkCover insurance and have other entitlements paid for by their employer. Fear of losing the work, not being confident to speak English, and not knowing where to get help or proper advice can make it harder to protect their rights. You can get accurate and free advice about workers' rights by contacting the Australian Business and Construction Commission, that's ABCC, if you are working in the construction industry, or the Fair Work Ombudsman for all other kinds of work. A trade union is an organisation of working people that unite to protect their common interests. If you are a member of a trade union, you can consult your union for advice and support about your work rights. Unions have existed for a long time in Australia. Many of the rights that all Australian workers now have, such as penalty rates, paid leave and safety conditions, resulted from negotiations between unions and government. Australian law says every Australian worker, including casual workers, has the right to join a union and does not have to tell an employer if they are a member of a union. The law also says that a worker cannot be forced to join a union. Licenses for work. To do some jobs in Australia, you need to have a license or be supervised by someone who has a license. Electricians and plumbers, for example, must have a license. Some kind of building jobs, such as scaffolding, need licensed workers. Many other jobs require some kind of qualification, such as a certificate. Someone who is working as a contractor or a subcontractor and who doesn't have the correct license or qualification for the work they are doing can be penalised under the law. It is important for people who are running a small business to understand the licenses that they need and know how to get them. The Australian Business Licensing Information Service and the New South Wales Department of Fair Trading are two government agencies that provide online information about licenses.